Yeah, other news tonight. Embattled National MP Sam Uffindell has been cleared of bullying and welcomed back into the fold.
But as political editor Jenna Lynch reports, we're going to have to take the National Party's word for it. They're refusing to release the report into his actions.
Sam Uffindell spared a farewell.
And I am pleased to welcome Sam back into the National Party caucus.
In August, the freshly minted National MP was revealed to have been a bully, expelled from Auckland's prestigious King's College as a teen for beating a younger student, a sin he was forgiven by National leader Christopher Luxon. But a former flatmate's recollection of an alleged drunken rampage during his Otago University days
was locked in my bedroom because I feared for my safety, and he was smashing on my door.
Saw Christopher Luxon boot Uffindell out of caucus and call in the investigators.
The last 6 weeks have been incredibly challenging, but I do have a stomach for it.
Today, National's party president said those allegations were unsubstantiated, and aside from his time at King's and the Otago Uni incident,
no one else came forward that considered themselves a victim of Sam's behaviour.
But we'll have to take their word for it.
We will not be releasing details of the report.
Simply saying there are two sides of the story. The flatmate side,
telling me to get out and hit the road fatty and swearing, and I ended up climbing out of my bedroom window.
And Uffindell's side.
Things were said that I now realise my flatmate overheard.
So is your flatmate telling the truth?
Sorry, do you want to go?
Your former flatmate, is she telling the truth?
Look, I'm not going to comment on that.
Uffindell's prayers answered. King's Counsel Maria Dew favoured his account.
Thoroughly investigated by Maria Dew, and she has cleared me on those.
National was dealt the findings on Thursday and sat on them over the weekend. The timing slammed by the government.
It was pretty disrespectful and definitely pretty cynical.
Some Tauranga constituents are willing to forgive and forget.
Happened years ago and he was up front. So quite frankly, I'm pleased he got back in.
Let's not, dig up the past and cancel people based on something they've done about, 20, 30 years ago.
I think people do change and they do mature.
Others think he's got more explaining to do.
No, he's a bully. Once a bully, always a bully.
It doesn't seem good to me.
I don't want my tax money going to pay his wages when he's been a bully.
Are you happy to have a self-described bully in the National Party?
No, I don't believe we do have one.
But the paperwork that supposedly proves it, not for the public eye.
Well, Jenna joins us now live from Parliament. Kia ora, Jenna. What about the timing of the announcement?
Very, very raised eyebrows around the building today. Queen Elizabeth II's funeral, one of the largest global news events of our generation. The timing possibly couldn't have been worse. Some would call it cynical. Deputy Prime Minister Grant Robertson went there, and then some, calling it disrespectful. Christopher Luxon, though, says he didn't have much of an option. He got the report on Thursday evening, needed some time to chew it over and gather the caucus, and had he sat on it any longer, he would have been booed for that too. In terms of the report's contents, look, with the allegations that sparked all of this, there was a scenario that National would have been prepared for where this report was too hot to handle. Uffindell would have been up and out of here, but I'm told that when that report landed, the decision to reinstate him into caucus was an easy and obvious one.
Political editor Jenna Lynch, Tēnā koe.